Yo, guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to when athletes get caught cheating from QPub. Again, this channel just seems to have a lot of compilation videos that just don't seem as clickbait as the usual ones on YouTube. Again, there's probably clickbait here and there, but I don't know. From what I've seen so far, the videos I've reacted to and the videos you've seen me react to, they've seemed to have gone down a lot better than other sort of compilation channels that I've reacted to before, and I enjoy them more as well, to be honest. But yeah, it's just sort of random clips really. And again, when this one is when athletes get caught cheating. I don't think I've done one related to this one before. It's usually like, I don't know, random acts of kindness or dash cam footage or just things like that really. But yeah, this is a bit of a different compilation one, but I'm sure it'll be just as good, maybe better, but we're going to see. But hopefully you're going to enjoy. Quick shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter, links in the description for those interested. I'm leaving Scotland tomorrow, but I'm pretty much back at like 11 o'clock at night. I don't know if I'm going to have any videos for tomorrow. I'm going to try, but I don't know if I will. But today we should be sorted for. But yeah, links in the description to my Instagram. Like I said, show you clips from my Scotland trip. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing the scenery and just seeing what I got up to and all that kind of stuff, again, Instagram's there. Patreon links in the description. We're gonna have a lot more Patreon videos coming very soon. Again, I've been away, so it's been really hard to get them posted. I've been struggling to get the YouTube ones posted, so yeah, the Patreon ones have been very tough to get up, but that'll be back up and running very, very soon. So when I'm back, again, Patreon links for those who are interested in extra videos and stuff. But let's just jump into this one, man. Let's see some of the clips. Hopefully it's not clickbait, because these videos do seem to have a lot of clickbaity sort of clips, but we're just going to have to check it out, man.
During a crazy moment in a motorcycle race, an Italian racer pulled the brake of an opponent, going at 130 miles per hour.
Oh, shit. That is actually fucking proper cheating. There was definitely rules behind that. Can you get, like, is it, like, maybe not against the law, but that sounds very, like, illegal in the sports, but even in just normal terms. Jesus. I kind of rate it though.
Even though what he did was extremely dangerous, he only got a 2-race suspension for his actions.
God damn.
Sometimes soccer players can become sort of actors. During a match Brazil versus Belgium, professional footballer Neymar did a performance that was way overreacted, which even started the Neymar challenge.
Just rolls loads. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, I remember when this happened, man. It was everywhere.
Salalosi was a New York Jets coach who was caught cheating when he tripped a player from Miami in the middle of the game.
This one as well. Trips him up, bro. Fuck's sake. I kind of rate it, but man.
He later was suspended by the NFL and fined $25,000 for his act.
How long was he suspended for? Or was he indefinitely suspended? I assume he wasn't. That would be crazy.
In a not-so-smart flop from Lebron James, he actually flops on his teammate, and even took the time to look behind to make sure he had space to do so.
Oh my days, it's his own teammate. Oh no. That's on Neymar's level, man.
During the Women's U20 World Cup, one of the footballers made a dive in an attempt to get a penalty, which obviously didn't work.
That is terrible. At least diving happens a lot in football, I'm not going to lie. At least if it happens, try and make it look realistic. You just jumped in the air like a fish.
During another motorcycle race, one of the racers made a very dangerous attempt at cheating by kicking his opponent's motorcycle at very high speeds.
Oh shit.
In a hilarious attempt at cheating, a soccer player from Chile grabbed his opponent's hand and hits himself with it, something never before seen in soccer history.
No way. Wait, let me see this again, please. What the fuck?
During a beach volleyball game, one of the players tried moving the line with his foot to avoid the ball landing outside the line, which obviously didn't end up working out for him.
I do rate it though, because imagine that just did stand for whatever reason. He's like the smartest guy. But yeah, man. That ain't happening, G.
When the referees were distracted in a football match by taking measurements, one of the players tried to cheat his way into a first down by very sneakily tapping the ball with his foot.
Bro, there's no getting away with that with all the cameras nowadays, man.
In a kind of hilarious moment that later resulted in a fine for both players, LeBron James and David West double flopped in a kind of ridiculous manner.
What players are? I mean, I feel like it's Harden, isn't Harden known for his flopping in the NBA? I was gonna ask like which player who is the most known player for like flopping, like diving in basketball. I'm pretty sure it is Harden.
In a football match, one of the players of the team in yellow managed to push the goalie without the ref noticing, but somehow the team still managed to not score.
I've seen this clip so many times, man. I mean, that isn't really cheating. That's just an absolute stinker of it. Like, how haven't you scored? So bad.
Okay,
man.
Maybe this doesn't count as a sport, but here's an example of why cheaters never prosper.
Jesus, just get closer and just throw it in.
Okay, this one is obviously impossible to see in real time, but the athlete from Cuba did a world record for the 100 meters hurdles, and it was a very close call between him and the Chinese player. And well, for a minute, everyone thought he won, but when the slow motion footage came in, it was clear the Cuban player was kind of pushing the Chinese player intentionally.
Oh wow! He hasn't even reacted. But did he even win? Because the other guy was there as well. Wait, let me go 5 back. I don't know, was it the guy with the long hair?
Between him and the Chinese player. And well, for a minute, everyone thought he won.
Oh no, he
but
didn't
when the
win,
slow motion footage came in, it was clear that
that is
enabled Jason Richardson, the Americans, come through and take silver. Bronze for Liu Zhang, and Andy Turner running on the far side.
What the
from lane 1. He finished in
Yo, he ain't getting that medal, bro.
Same time as David Oliver, but on the photo finish, he gets the nod just ahead of Oliver.
Okay, I kind of feel bad for the honest.
Did he actually get the? Did it count? Did he get like? Was it a gold medal? Did the win count, or did they take it away from him? Because the guy from China, like, he looked like he was gonna steam ahead at one point, and then he just got held back.
But an entire country was actually banned from the Olympics and all global sports, including the World Cup for 4 years, for having many controversies with doping. And that country is Russia. The executive decision was made after the country was found to have tampered with laboratory data. And well, this is an issue that's been going on for years. An example of this is the drama that happened in the 2016 Olympics between US swimmer Lily King and Russian swimmer Yulia Efimova. Yulia is a Russian athlete who received a ban for doping before the 2016 Olympics and managed to successfully appeal it, which sparked some feud between US rival Lily King.
I do not think she should be allowed to swim. She has tested positive for a banned substance on 2 separate occasions.
Oh,
and I see her touch the wall and kind of throw up a #1 in the air, and I was being myself and being very goofy, and I saw it in the TV, and I was kind of like, hey.
Is that fearless and confident?
Awesome. After a very exaggerated flop from NBA player Corey Brewer, he was fined $5,000 for his actions.
Yeah, we went pushed him flying, man. He's like, nah, I can't get you, just push you instead.
It's a foul, but I think Corey Brewer may get a call.
Okay, this one is quite a ridiculous. The famous former soccer player Diego Maradona once used in a very sneaky way his hand to score, and it actually worked. And well, not sure if this other footballer took inspiration from that event, but he did try to score using his hand in a not-so-sneaky way that actually cost him a yellow card.
Kylian Mbappe, man, what are you doing?
In probably one of the most dramatic flops in the NBA, Tony Allen threw himself to the ground, despite not being touched.
How has he even said anything? He's so far away from his face.
The swimmer Sun Yang, who has a bit of a reputation for being kinda cocky and sometimes even rude to opponents,
second gold medal of these championships. It is. Wow. Listen to this.
What the fuck?
was found guilty of taking forbidden substances and got an 8-year ban from the Olympics.
You little
okay, this one was quite a complicated way of cheating, but during an esports tournament of Formula...
Bro, cocky people are the worst, so when you find out that they weren't even like as good as they actually are, I mean, I'm sure he's still incredible, I mean, he definitely is, but the fact that you've cheated, mate, they have all been wiped from you. You're the loser now, man.
One of the players decided to cheat in a strange way by hiring someone to drive for him. This was quite obvious by the fact he managed to place 3rd, after in the last races being in the 9th place. And well, also his face wasn't showing due to a monitor covering it.
Microphone every single time, so unfortunately we were never able to see Daniel's face.
Plus, to make things worse, in the top 3 winners interview after the race, he didn't show up because according to him he was having connectivity issues. The consequences of this was a €10,000 fine and was suspended by Audi.
Wow.
Another dive that was performed by famous soccer player Neymar was one in which he actually managed to fool the referee, costing the opponent a yellow card.
Wait, this one? He did touch him, didn't he? Did he not touch him? I mean, I don't know about that, to be honest. I think he actually did clip him. Like, you gotta think the force of like how he's moving. He's doing all these skills. He sort of gets flipped. Again, I don't know. I feel like that's just.
In an ultra marathon, which is a 56-mile run, the top 10 people to finish the race were going to get a nice cash prize. And well, in an interesting turn of events, it was found out that the 9th place winner, Sergio Matsoning, didn't actually run the whole race. So how did he do it? He and his twin brothers plotted a plan in which they switched places several times during the race. One of the pieces of evidence that helped prove this allegation was that the brothers, every time they switched, the electronic watch for the race switched places too. When a soccer match is getting close to the end, it's normal for the winning soccer team to kind of waste time to avoid making any mistake that leads to a goal from the opposite team.
Bro, if you're a supporter of the team this is happening to, there's nothing that will make you angrier, man. Bro, I've been raging when I've seen this, man. When my team's losing in the last few minutes and the opposition team are doing this, oh, mate. Oh, it gets me so vexed.
Well, this goalkeeper took it to an extreme by secretly untying his shoe.
Absolute shithouse.
After a flop, NBA player Lance Stevenson decided to just play dead, which was actually pretty funny to watch.
Just dies.
During a big League of Legends event, one of the players was caught glancing at the audience screen, which gave his team an advantage, because it showed where the opposite team is. And even though it doesn't seem much, there was millions of dollars on the line, and the player was fined $30,000 for that glance. Okay,
but like, why don't you just like sort of put them in the room so they can't see the TV then? I mean, that just sounds like it for me, but I don't know.
Perhaps one of the craziest cheating stories in sports.
Esports is the weirdest thing, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not a sport, but it's just strange. I mean, it takes a lot of fucking mind, sort of just being focused. But yeah, it's a weird one. I guess being a sport is more like about focus, not about physical activity, though, isn't it? I don't really know.
But a figure skater named Nancy Kerrigan was attacked by a random man who used a baton to injure her leg. Later, it was found out that the attack was orchestrated by the husband of her figure skating teammate Tanya Harding.
Huh? I'm so confused.
According to Tanya, she didn't have anything to do with the planning of the attack, but still, all things considered, it was very suspicious. And well, when they were found guilty, Tanya was fined $100,000, given 3 years probation and 500 hours of community service. When an umpire at a baseball match saw a weird substance on baseball player Will Smith's arm, they immediately stopped the game and checked what it was. It turned out to be a combination of sunscreen and rosin, which implies he used a sticky substance for a better grip. When interviewed after, Will Smith claimed he just had it on before the match and forgot to wipe it, which seemed quite suspicious to say the least.
Oh, is that the end? Oh man, that's sad. I could just watch these videos all day long. Bye, like and stuff. But yeah, man, athletes doing what they do. I guess sports is all about getting one up. I mean, there's always going to be little bits of cheating here and there because you want to win. That's just how it is. Can we just applaud this channel for how he just jumped straight into the content? The motorcycle one's freaking blow my mind. Like, imagine being so competitive, you threaten someone else's life. Is disgusting. It is kind of wild. Neymar's not cheating, he's trying to get into Hollywood. The motorcycling incidents aren't cheating, they're attempted homicide. I only watch this for the fun, but it feels like entertaining for some reason. Man, that man representing China was so composed while the man representing Cuba held him back and then hugged him later. That guy deserves a medal just for that. I want to see if he actually got the medal or what. It's just like... Okay, there's a lot... Oh, fuck off, man. Siri, fuck off. It's so annoying, it just keeps popping up. Is there a way I can stop it from coming up because it just keeps popping up when I don't even say it? But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Again, more reactions like this on the way. Again, like I said, there may not be reactions tomorrow. I'm going to try and see if I can record them tonight, maybe. But yeah, that's about it really. But hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, like, subscribe, peace.